So Waytailmates, here's our video explaining the 20 Fun Facts Documentary, a voiceover project. Hopefully this video will explain everything you need to know about what to do for this project. So you're making a documentary, and make sure you have these elements, the 20 fun facts. This is the substance of your report. Include at least 10 relevant images. These could be images of artifacts, maps, floor plans, art from later periods like the Renaissance or medieval art, even modern art. 10 Latin terms, that's you're bringing Latin into the project. They could be technical vocabulary, terminology relating to your topic, anecdotal sayings, famous phrases, etc. At the end of the report, you're going to add 5 questions to be posed to the audience based on what you say. So you have all your items. Let's go through them again. You have your 20 fun facts. Now, text or no text in your video. Well, you could just talk over your images with your text, but then you would have to include at the end of your project a list. Please number that list 1 to 20 or beyond of those fun facts. Make sure you have your 10 images properly cited, of course, with the URL on the actual image or near it in very small font. 10 Latin terms or phrases. Again, this is the language portion of the project. Make sure you explain all those carefully, give the English meaning as well as the Latin. At the end, you can have your questionnaire, 5 questions based on your topic. These are questions that your audience should be able to answer based from the viewing of your video. One suggestion here is that you give all the questions, and then after you pose all of them, pause and then give the answers to each one. For all of your sources, make sure you have a works cited slide at the end after your 5 questions. And then Elgapai, hooray, at the end. Again, list your 20 fun facts, number them. You do not need to read them over again, just have a list of them and allow a little time on your video for someone to pause the video to read them. Oh, and very important, do not forget a title slide with the name of your topic, obviously, and your names on it. Okay, so now you have all of these elements that you've researched, the stuff you want to put into your video. Now, how do you do it? You're going to weave them all together in a logical sequence. And you're putting it all together in a documentary. So what is a documentary? Well, here's the definition from dictionary.com. A documentary is a film, video, radio or television program, etc., based on or recreating an actual event, era, life story, etc., that purports to be factually accurate and contains no fictional elements. And just an FYI, the word documentary comes from the Latin verb doceo, docere, docui, doctus, the verb to teach, so remember you are teaching. And in fact, you are the documentarian. So what makes a good documentary? Well, it should be relevant and accurate, have accurate information, properly cited, of course. The information is presented in an interesting and engaging way, and also in a logical sequence, with lots of images and other visuals to enhance the viewing experience. You've all seen scores of documentaries, I'm sure. Here's a list of some famous documentarians. Of course, Ken Burns is very famous for his documentaries on baseball and the Civil War and others. You've got Martin Scorsese, who, in addition to making films, also has made several documentaries. Check out his one on the Rolling Stones. Michael Moore, whether you like him or not, has several documentaries. Recent one was Super Size Me by Morgan Spurlock. I'm sure your health teachers have made you watch that one. So you can go rush out and watch some of these if you want examples of what makes a good documentary. Now here are some suggestions for your video. Just like I did for this video, you could start with a PowerPoint presentation or a Keynote presentation and then save it as a PDF file. Then import that PDF file into Explain Everything on your iPad and then record over your slideshow just as I'm doing now. Just a quick note, any animations from your original PowerPoint will not be saved in the PDF file. For instructions on how to use Explain Everything, check out the tutorial on the iPad Survival Guide on the RHS homepage, Quick Links. Or, since many of you have used Noodle Tools and other related research websites, you could bypass the PowerPoint to PDF stage and start with the Explain Everything app and import data and images as needed into Explain Everything. But either way, I highly suggest you prepare your narrative, your script for the video well in advance in order to allow for smoother narrative and smoother transitions. Another option, which I think some of you are doing, is making an iMovie on your iPad. Again, you can import images and text into that. But again, make sure you prepare your narrative, your script well in advance. Now, once you've recorded your video, how to save it. This is very important. First, I suggest you save your video to your camera roll on your iPad, just in case you need to resave it somewhere else. Next, when finished, export your video to YouTube as follows, using the login RHS Latin McGay, one word, and our password RHS Latin. And then now, very important here, this one, very important again, when saving/exporting onto YouTube, where it says movie name, put the following items in this order: your period number, your topic, and your names. So for example, this could be how you save it, 5 from period 5. The topic is Roman Baths, done by Kennedy and Johnson. Okay, that's about it. If you have any questions, please talk to me in person or email me. And most importantly, have fun with this. Walete.